Evening, everyone. Evening, everyone who's going to join us afterwards. Everybody who watches this back later. Obviously, give a few seconds for people to come in. I hope you're doing okay. Obviously, everything obvious that everyone knows is that the delay has happened for parkrun. As expected, everyone got all excited, but I think we all knew in the back of our minds that we had to be a bit tentative about it. Hello, Nicola Stott. Hello. And it's just come out. Well, the information's just come out about parkrun's response. Parkrun's response and statement in response to the roadmap announcement has just been published. It's on the social medias. It's out there. Craig Davidge is watching. Hello, Craig. Let's bring you up. How's it going? Let's just have a quick chat for 5-10 minutes. I don't even know why I even say 5-10 minutes. I'll probably be on here longer. Evening, everyone. Hey, Dave Sabby Williams, Emma Shaw, Anthony Howe. I was about to wrap up for the evening and close the computer and do the recording of the pod tomorrow, but I guess we may as well just talk about this very briefly. I've just brought up the tab, actually, so we can have a look at the statement in response, and then we can have a little read together if you've not seen it, but it is out there on socials. It's going out in emails. There we go. Let's pick that up. Statement in response to roadmap announcement by Parkrun HQ. Following the announcement this evening from the Prime Minister, confirming a delay to step forward the roadmap until Monday, 19th of July, 2021, it is now our intention that 5K events in England will restart on Saturday, 24th of July. They didn't put what a year. That's interesting. Saturday, 24th of July, 2027. I'm sure it's this year. Who knows? Anyway, a huge amount of work has been done in recent weeks to ensure we have permission to return from the large majority of landowners. This is the positive. This is the silver lining. Again, in the back of our heads, we all knew this would probably be the case. I knew, as many people know, we all have sources, but we have sources within relevant bodies that help government decide this. So, yeah, I can't be surprised or shocked. It was nice to revel in the joy of the date. And as it says here, the huge amount of work has been done in recent weeks to ensure we have permission to return from the large majority of landowners. So that exists. That doesn't get taken away. It's just delayed. That's not gone. It means it's not able to be applied on June the 26th. And now it's trying to do a software update on the computer. Sorry, people. All the times to do it. Go away. This is really good live broadcasting, isn't it? Trying to update the software. While this delay is disappointing, we respect the fact that a significant number of these permissions were contingent on the country moving into step 4. We will therefore target a new reopening date of Saturday, 24th of July. So yeah, that's all understandable. Bushy, the Royal Parks and Richmond, again, you remove those, it's just a massive cascade effect, isn't it? You're taking 1,500, 400, potentially 2,000 people and spread them out, and of course even further because they don't have the other ones in the London Borough of Richmond, and yeah, it just has that domino effect, doesn't it? So how are you feeling? Again, please remain positive. I want to stay positive, remain positive. It's frustrating. We know it's frustrating. I'm not allowed to get political because everybody will start hitting the angry emoji or hitting dislike on the YouTube videos, which always happens after we've gone live for some weird reason. But the variant came in. We know the variant came in, the Delta variant, and that's spreading faster. And of course, the young people, the vaccination program, there's the way out. But it shouldn't have been in here. It should have been red listed sooner. And then the quarantine facilities were just non-existent. That is just a fact. The checks and the tracing just wasn't existent. And so it's been allowed in, and we know who's responsible for making that top-down decision, and he didn't do it, and now we're suffering the consequence. Conservatives will be up by 7% in the poll next week, I expect. Anyway, let's have a look. Tony Mallin. Parkrun has had more dates than me in the last 6 weeks. What did Karen Spackman say? Which is very true, Karen. You said on another post, you said that in the meanwhile, again, Parkrun is still here. Go to your junior Parkrun. If you have the time and the capacity in an event near you on a Sunday morning, if you want to get the practice in, as I've been doing, I haven't been getting practice in, but if you want to get practice in for big events, we know that there's been a series of events I've been doing, test events on a Saturday morning to get used to maybe variations on the course, as well as the barcode scanning. And go to your microcosmos, go to your local microcosmos of junior park run. And obviously, as there's been more events that come online for juniors, it means the volunteer base is then spread out, so they're a little bit tighter. They're not quite so full of people eager to get back like they were in the first week. So yeah, consider offering your services to junior park run. Go along, practice your timing on the app, practice the barcode scanning on the app, get used to that whole thing of being within a park run presence and community once again. 10,000 juniors taking part every week help facilitate that. It gives you the essence of parkrun. It might be on a Sunday, it might not be 5K, but there is many degrees of parkrun which you can revel in. So yeah, definitely get yourself along and help out if possible. Keep in touch with Parkrun World. Angela Coates says pants, absolutely. Jonathan Rourke, really upset I believed it this time. Stupid landowners. With the power of hindsight, it's easy for me to sit here and go, I didn't believe it would be that day. But genuinely, I knew it was going to be 4 weeks a little while back. But of course, you can't sit there while everyone's excited on Friday being with the announcement. You want to revel in the joy. And if you sit there, you're like, oh, well, it's going to be delayed by 4 weeks. Let's just enjoy the happiness on Friday, hit the realization on today, and then we can, again, look forwards to hopefully July and encourage vaccinations. That's the thing. 30 million people have been double jabbed, myself being one of those. The vaccinations, as we know just then, but Sir Patrick Vallance said that the efficacy is extremely higher than they imagined. So we just need the young people to get vaccinated. The age bracket and group which is being affected the most aren't vaccinated just yet. But yeah, get them along, encourage your young people. If you don't believe in the vaccinations, that's perfectly fine. You're allowed to believe that, but I don't. So therefore, I'm going to be someone who encourages. And to be honest with you, I had my second jab and I've been super lucky with no side effects, no ill effects. I slightly fatigued on the first one, I think, but it's hard to know if it's just because I'm tired or it's because of that. But the second one, the worst I felt was there was a slight ache where the needle went in, and that is it. I had no ill effects whatsoever. I know it's anecdotal, but this is across the board for 30 million other people. Get vaccinated. Please encourage the young people to go and get vaccinated too. And as I said somewhere the other night, it was fantastic to see young people lining up outside my local doctors, all in it together. Go, go, go. Let's get this virus quashed. I mean, we can't rely on the leaders of this country. Let's rely on us as a populace to get on it, and the wonderful NHS. Notice how it's like, oh, we the vaccine program. Yeah, the NHS, Boris, the NHS. Sorry if it's political, but this is a fact. Andy Airy, nice tea. Thank you very much. Yep, likewise. Hope you enjoyed your run over Jersey. And someone who's been having a park run recently within the close vicinity. Val Perigo, lovely to see you, Danny. I've been out of the loop for a while. Hello, Val. Hope you're doing all okay. Which does mean, I'm afraid, Parkrun Adventures, the Australia people, Mel and Ollie, are going to have to wait another month before we can go live from an event. Not a surprise, but still disappointing. Says, oh, Harley Ox Retreat. Yep, I think that is, in a nutshell, what we all feel. Gemma Marie Bennett, no parkrun for our birthday weekend. Boo. Yeah, yes, good point. Same here. That's annoying. Hope to see a bunch of you at the Vitality 10,000 of Vitality Westminster Hatfield Mile. So we're going to have one event go on anyway, regardless. Does mean, as we know, with the wedding, the restrictions being lifted, no limits. I have to go to my cousin's wedding at Tetbury, which means I can't do Tetbury Goodshed. But also, I do like every cloud has a silver lining. You can't dance at a wedding. Can't say I'm particularly sad about that. I'm not going to shed any tears over that. I'm afraid, yeah, no dancing allowed. Oh, what a terrible shame. Damn. No mum dancing and no drunken uncle dancing. Oh, actually, I realise I'm an uncle. Well, I'd be the drunken uncle now, wouldn't I? Oh, goodness. That's realisation, a shock. Jonathan Rourke, thanks, Danny. What year made me smile? Yeah, I thought I'd throw that in small text, try and bring a bit of a smile to people's faces regarding the change of the day. I had to do a Googling to see when is the next day that Parkrun falls on Saturday, July the 24th, and it's 2027. There's accuracy in it. I did a bit of research and worked toward it. Mark, of course, yeah, they're not going to be happy because people have been making plans, which is the case of many people. And it does this where I'm trying to find. I'm about to go to the comment, and it just jumps and pushes it all down. Yeah, Mark Gady. I'm not happy. I'm booked into Lakeland 50 that weekend. Doesn't work well for me. Hope you'll get running on the 24th. This is the thing. It's very hard to book anything at the moment. Everything's up in the air. It's tentative, and we always have to err on the side of caution. Claire and Archix, the government have also decided we can't proceed. Yes, Claire, go and have a look at the announcements. I was watching it closely on the BBC. Phil Benham, evening all. A few more with me now to watch in the meantime, Danny. Yeah, I guess I'm here for a few more lives. Please give us a like if you're watching us on YouTube or on the Love Heart on Facebook. It was much appreciated. Helps us spread. We had a few more subscribers after last time. Much appreciated. What's the new powwow date? There is no powwow date. For powwow is the With Me Now powwow, for those of you who are wondering, is when the listeners get together. And I'm glad I didn't really plan for July. I actually retracted initial plans because, again, can't really solidly plan anything. I don't want anybody booking transport or hotels for something which you don't know is going to happen. No birthday parkrun for Darren Roberts either. Anthony Howe, I will now be running in a new age category for my next parkrun unless I can get to Jersey, Isle of Man for birthday cheer up. I think this time we'll be on top of it. Yeah, I agree, Emma. Vaccines enough time to totally get on top of this. That's what they were saying. That's entirely what they're saying. It gives them a bit more time just to get the vaccine program a bit further along. And I do think after this time, all being well, hopefully not any more mistakes made, that will be there eventually at the end of July and August. Yeah, think on the positive side of stuff. Kirk to Shepherd, absolutely ridiculous. Just no words. There's no risk if you want to go and watch football, but 120 people in a park, that's stupid. I'm afraid we're beholden to landowners' feelings on that. Sarah McKay, Junior Parkrun has been my saviour these last few months. That's lovely to hear. It's well worth it. It's extremely valuable. It has just lots of joy. If you want to go along and see smiley faces and joy and not think about the pandemic for half an hour, 45 minutes, and go along. All juniors locally have no permission to return until 5K. So Josh Smith, that is infuriating and frustrating. Yeah, more me juniors in London Borough, Richmond and Twickenham. Can't go ahead either, which is nuts. Gail Seal, struggling with this a bit today. I'm an optimist by nature, but all these glimmers of hope being taken away has broken me a little. Just been delayed. Goalposts have been moved back a little bit. Still going to score the goal. We're still going to get to that lot. I've got to stop whacking this on the microphone. Sorry. Again, any analogy, any metaphor, just, yeah, the marathon finish line, you were going to do 26.2 and now we're going to end up having to do 26.6. You have to take a diversion, but it's just a little bit further along, but you will get there. You will keep on going. Keep the faith, says Emma Shaw. Absolutely. Paul Bunker, been at juniors, 4 different ones for the last 4 weeks. Uniformly marvellous. New results upload process is a joy for us Sardies too. Get down to 1 and get to your parkrun mojo back. Amen, Paul. Absolutely agree. Dave Sabby Williams, I'm not going to read that naughty comment. Hello, 102 people watching. It's all a bit of out of the blue, but thank you for joining me. Just discussing. I've just read out. If you've not seen it, Parkrun have published the statement in response, confirming that it's Saturday, 24th of July. That is now online on the social media. You can go and read it. Short to the point. They knew. They knew anyway. They'll have had a source into the government to let them know. Stuart Harper, so gutted. Just feels like Parkrun are always just behind the announcement. Motivation drop for restart. They just have to wait. They can't jump it. They'll have had to wait to get announced. And of course, they then had that ready and published as soon as it was all confirmed and the Boris's chat was over. Tony Malin, I had my vaccination on Thursday. I asked them to do it in my leg as my thighs are hurting. You've said that joke before somewhere. I can't believe this is the risk that I do of not looking through the comments before I bring them up. Anyway, right, 15 minutes. Last couple of comments. Thank you for joining. There we go. We all knew it was going to happen pretty much. 24th of July. Hang on in there. Go and enjoy Junior Parkrun. Go and enjoy your other events. Meanwhile, get outside. It's lovely weather. Go and just revel in this time of year and the light. The fact it's 7:30 and it still feels like it's super light right now. John Japp, given that Boris has been supportive last week of Parkrun restarting, had a very slight hope that he'd delay clubs, pubs, parties, but allow sports, including Parkrun, to go ahead. Yeah, I thought there might be a curveball. We all had a feeling that we were watching it, thinking, please throw us that bone. Never happened, unfortunately. Yeah, hey ho. Yeah. And Boris, thank you for costing us 4 parkrun. So if you ever do come along to parkrun, you can have your first 4 taken off your total. If you ever come along for PR purposes, it's a political win to come along to parkrun community initiative. Right, that's it. So ta-ra. Andrea Krellin, yeah. Anyone wants to do a virtual run director brief for Kettering Parkrun? You've got a few more weeks to fill in, Andrea. So get in touch with Andrea if you want to go and do a virtual run director brief for them, just like I have and Nicola has. Andrea, get in touch with Mark and Hannah and Stuart Harding. We've got a bunch of people presenting the pod. Get in touch with those. I'm sure those guys will do it for you. And that's it. Right, hobble out, get out. Like I say, it's warm outside. Our door's open. I'm wearing minimal clothing. That sounds wrong. But have a lovely rest of the day. And yeah, a few more weeks. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Love to you all. Love to you, Ian Thompson. Thank you very much. All the love hearts. Bye-bye, everyone. And yeah, speak to you soon. Ta-ra.